do not get ahead, then you just kind of lose. You get so far.
If the Renekton slices onto you, you vault away. Feels pretty good there. Haven't seen the Ruthless Predator interaction, which I want to see confirmed. As Fake comes down with an Ignite in hand. Haru. Battlestar's going to miss, though, as now Effort taking so much damage. Flashes out of the way, as there's the Haymaker from Cuz, keeping him alive. Teddy avoiding so many of these skill shots. His Magical Journey has to get Hanwha away from this one. Cuz still around, will have the smite available, and that is Ocean Drake. Secured for T1. Faker still looking for more. The coveted prize.
Oh, yeah.
In the cloud.
Great. And I remember LS when we were first talking about these changes as Homolife is going to be able to get out of here. At the beginning of 2020 with the Elemental Drakes, we were talking about, potentially giving up number 2 to get 3.
Yeah.
Does not have his ultimate here for the fight. So you have to wonder, is the Galio Flash better than the Lahen's ultimate? I'd say probably, but we'll have to wait and see how this fight goes.
Yep. Quinn is to the skies at the moment, as Effort may have to flash here. He's going to go golden first, holding out his anchor, looking majestic, flashes away. Now Faker getting engaged on here by Mira, who finds one taunt onto Cuz, but he's pretty tanky. Will have Haymaker available. Keep himself alive. 18 minutes and 20 seconds into the game, guys. This will be our latest first blood, but can they bring the record further? No! They won't be able to, as Faker's going to be taken down. Homolife claim first blood at 18 minutes and 25 seconds.
And it just looked like T1 were not expecting Homolife to get that aggressive into their own jungle, as Faker's just casually trying to throw and do Zoe stuff, and Homolife were not taking any of his crap. Very strong in the beginning with the support of the Nidalee, the 2-on-1, the winning the lane, right? They kind of did put on a lot of pressure, and Renekton got a bunch of items.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, as there's the Vault, slice back in, Dudu just kills.
I don't know what is going on. Homolife, they were pushing forward, they were winning the fight, and because of that, the timing is so important. It's right here at the Infernal, and I was talking...
The Baron secured by T1. That's going to be... Oh, Mirror, he's still going to try and go in. Not entirely sure why. No, Tempered Fate is available, and Mirror's going to survive, because T1 not killing anyone this game. It's just not what we're about. Maybe this is their new test. Can you win a game without getting a
4v5 as we have another fight here?
We'll see whether this is going to be T1's first kill, as Lahen's actually gets dredge-lined into his Tempered Fate. It's not going to actually do anything, as that's the first kill for T1. Coach Kim's not going to be happy, but I assume everybody else is. It's T1 underneath this inner turret bottom side of the map. Will be able to take this one down, and they still are oppressive, and Teddy is terrifying. He almost has his 3 items, I believe, unless the rapid-fire cannon has been completed. We'll see whether Viper can take control of this situation. Faker dancing forward where he can. As Canna's in the mid lane, trying to get that split push going. Dudu's basically irrelevant now. Even if he did manage to get that kill onto Canna, it is very hard for him to stand his ground in that lane. As Bubble lands onto Viper, that is not what you want. If you're a Homolife fan, True Shot Barrage. Fair bit of damage onto Faker, otherwise not too much. Canna getting rid of that inner turret as Faker. Portal jumping forward. What is going on with the mid laner of T1 here today as Featherstorm comes out? There's the showstopper onto Mirror, who goes golden into that backline. He will fall down as now Canna makes his entrance. That's a couple of kills. Dredge line's beautiful from Effort as well, as Lahen's goes down and Effort is able to survive. Haru and Viper versus the world here for Homolife, and I don't think it's going to be enough, as Cuz and Teddy going to hold position on the bottom side as Canna gets to work here in mid, and it looks like the war of attrition has been won. That's a fantastic arcane shift from Viper. Get himself out of the way here, as the inhibitor's not going to be focused just yet, as Canna is going to find a few autos onto it.
Yeah. So for all of...
As Mirage just going to cycle some summoner spells. Grabs his flashback again. That's all right. Here's the showstopper into the backline. Cuz joining Dudu there as Viper. Still at half health, feeling all right. That's a huge ultimate out of the Ezreal. Effort's going to get ripped apart. The Quinn died somewhere in there as well. Renekton grabs one kill. Beautiful timing there on the Justice Punch, and Homolife smashed T1 in the face.
Oh, they just destroyed them there in that fight. That was not even close, as they're going to look to push to end the game, I think, here. They could easily go over and get Infernal Soul, but they say no. We're just going to go for it. They still got 25 seconds on so many members of T1.
This is still a Hail Mary, though, because you can imagine the percentage play is that Infernal Drake. But it looks like Humble Life, they think they can do it. They've got a minion wave coming in. Faker, I don't know what he can actually do about this. He's got a broken stopwatch and nothing else, as we do have Nautilus respawning, with the first Nexus turret is going to go down. The second now is in trouble as Viper's getting out of the way of Effort where he can. Teddy and Cuz are going to respawn, but the Nexus is being focused, and Humble Life will take game one against T1.
And it's a straight-up victory as well. Yes, it comes true again.
I feel like you're cursing it, though. That's not a nice thing to do.
I'm so good with these Renekton predictions on Fortnite. We need to propagate the snowball right
exactly. Now. Where's our propagation? As Haru's coming down bottom side, as that's first blood. So that's why you take Cleanse. He didn't use it. Teddy, he might have to flash, and he's going to do so. Has so far been out of control.
And I want to shout out to our good friend.
All right, in goes Cuz. Yep, Mirror should be dead here. He flashes. That was never going to work out. Dredgeline onto Effort, who has picked up turret aggro. And able to flash at the very end. Is now Faker. Has to deal with Dudu, as that Q from Haru was utterly stunning.
I don't understand. Why?
Focused will here from Miru, unable to proc the snare onto Cuz. Lahen's just going to waddle his way up, but Effort's here as well. Dredgeline to try and get Lahen's out. Hook shot doesn't get the stun, but there's the Hextech ultimatum as Miru stays alive for a long time, but eventually will suffer his second death. Humble Life stealing all of the crockery on the bottom side of the map, but T1 with 4 members top lane without a minion wave should at least be able. Faker.
He knows it.
Oh no. Yeah, and there's also going to be a Pantheon as canna has found it. And he's going to be able to lock down the kill.
Got pretty side push and the extra kill that was given over to canna. They will be able to take out this mid-tier 1, which is definitely going to feel good, especially with Infernal Soul available all in on the trade, but kind of faltered there a little bit.
Oh, Dudu getting chunked. Bubbled up as well, but there's a minion wave in position. Okay, Gravitum's going to land. Max range Dredgeline there from Lahen's, but Effort going to keep himself safe as Haru finds the kickback onto the Ashe. Absolutely amazing. Moonlight Vigil comes down now as it's Viper's time to shine. The only 80 carry left. Somehow Dudu lives through the power of, just having Q and also the Inspire shield. And this should be the first Infernal going over to Hanwha if they have the confidence. Looks like they don't, as Faker's got a lot of flashes to pick up. Finds a bubble onto the Aphelios, but no follow-up here as Lahen's is going to block the Paddle Star.
And they are, in fact, I believe in this circumstance, going to make the right move. They give that one away. They were able to get a decent amount of gold.
3 minutes until the Infernal Drake, number 2, is going to be available, as canna does find himself a stun onto Dudu. And look, now the Renekton's going to have a real struggle here in this lane. And he's going to continue to do so as the Grand Skyfall gets Effort that kill. And T1 playing around these side lanes really nice just from one combo. As now Faker finds the bubble onto Haru. Doesn't even make it into the base gate. He's very dead. Faker trying to redeem himself here. 22 minutes into this game. T1 is starting to run away with this one. Feels like there is some stability returning to this squad as Dudu is going to slice his way out. And T1, they just want to continue this push on the bottom side of the map. They are going to be able to break this open. Everyone is backing on the side of Hanwha Live. Just more popcorn chicken. Move back to this mid lane. Not a lot of damage out of him. Runards is complete here for Viper, as Faker going to have to go golden as the depth charge was heading towards him. In goes Haru, looking for the kickback, and it is onto Faker. Viper should be able to help take down that kill as now Cuz trying to run for the hills. They are respecting canna, as you can see, but Teddy's free hitting, and Dudu's just walking at him. Nothing he can really do. The Pantheon's going to be taken down though, and Lahen's goes golden. Viper chasing after canna, who gets over the wall. Moonlight Vigil not going to find him. There's a control ward, but unable to get over. As you can see, Viper didn't want to waste his flash. A lot of value there from the Sky Strike out of Cuz. This should be Humble Life able to grab their first Infernal Drake. And Haru alive this time, able to secure it. Effort and Faker fall. No, only Dudu going to be sacrificed as, okay, in goes Cuz to try and grab that kill. Miru's going to be the first one to be taken down as Viper has the onslaught, but he doesn't have the health bar. And the huge bear is going to pop off. Canna jumps on top of the Lee Sin, and Faker launches in from the side. He'll have a lot of sparkles to deliver to Lehens. And now, T1 might be able to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's 20 seconds, 25 seconds here. Only Dudu is available. So I think he just has to try to get into the back line and take out the minions and somehow not die. Not going to be an easy feat for him.
Yeah, he wants to kill the minion wave, as you can see. He picked up a stopwatch, but there are still some creeps alive. And T1 grabbed the aggro. They're going to try and keep these creeps alive. They're not even going to have to worry about it. Arrow's going to secure Miru in his fountain, and T1 return in kind. The type of victory Hanwha served to them in game. Oh, there we go. Karthus locked in. Cuz was a bit of a Karthus player, but this is going to be Faker's Karthus in the mid lane.
Spotted. They could try to dive here.
Yeah, full health bar here for Haru. Canna, not a lot of mana. He should be dead. As the Obliterate comes in, Dudu secures the assist, and that is first blood. So finally, they're able to get that one done.
And well done there as a fight in the mid lane.
Yep, Miru trying to get out. Hextech sweep. Going to grab an extra kill here for Canna. Karthus factor. T1 don't really care about it at all as Faker moves on over towards Miru. There's a showstopper. And now the Sylas has to deal with 3 people, and he won't be able to. Karthus delivered that kill very, very easily. And Miru may have got to the end of his tether here this game. It's not feeling like the same performance that we saw out of the god-tier Galio in Game 1.
Yeah. So you see bottom lane doesn't have Nautilus. You know that you have no vision on the top side. And you see Faker coming in from the bottom side from the river. You can't be pushing that far. He just greeted for like a couple of minions, and he got punished hardcore for it. It's just a straight-up mistake from Miru. And T1 will easily just take that and roll with it. They're going to pick up the first couple of Drakes. It will be Ocean Soul this time around.
Well, there's the Death Realm. Immediate teleport in here from Hanwha as Dudu's trying to hold on to his life. Does have his W, but there's Requiem. Hextech Ultimatum comes down immediately. It's a trade of kills as Cuz gets another one. 100. Yeah, this was pretty self-explanatory as Dudu is going to be dead. Sometimes you shouldn't eat Skittles. It can be bad for you.
Yeah.
Out from everyone. Depth charge is going to connect. Dredgeline will be available. Teddy has no flash, and that is a dead misfortune. And another buff to be stolen here from Hanwha. They're not out of this one just yet, as Effort looking to come in. Finds a Dredgeline onto Haru. Wall of Pain. There's the Ragnarok as now Miru tries to eat some of the aggro, and unfortunately has a little bit of a bigger bite than he wanted.
Yeah, the way that should have been played is Haru should have Ragnaroked right away. Just run.
It's too many flashes, guys. It's a lot of flashes. And at least one of the abilities landed. Faker in trouble, as Tempered Fate avoided there pretty nicely. He is ghosting around. Still has the flash available, by the way. As there are so many shows being stopped. Someone continue the show. As Faker at 200, just chopping through the grit. Going to be absolutely fine. There's the magical journey. And an abduct onto Cuz as well, down to about half. Effort now finds himself in amongst 3 members. There is a magical journey as there's a Requiem. Miru trying to grab that health back, but the MF going to be able to take him down. Exhaust as Lehend is just meep slapping him, trying to grab those kills, but Canna's going to be able to grab the bar. Haru should be dead as well. A double for the Camille, and that's disastrous news here for Hanwha.
To the Ezreal specifically, but including everybody else.
Yep. You can see Hanwha are looking for a fight here. As we'll see who's going to be Death Realmed this time around. This is Ocean Soul Point, so Hanwha understand that they have to fight for it. Smite can be removed from the team fight if the Mordekaiser wants to try and battle with it, as Miru picks up a depth charge as Faker looking for the backline. There's the showstopper onto Lehend, so they grab that kill very early. Dudu trying to cycle through that W as he's brought Cuz out of the team fight. Will the Obliterates be there? The answer's no, as T1 are just way too strong at this point in time. Karthus or no Karthus, it doesn't matter. And now they have an Ocean Soul. This game's over.
Gonna go their way. And I don't think there's really any way to stop it here for Hanwha Life, who were looking good.
Mira's stepped up, not this game, but recently, as Canna's just going to walk back into the Hextech ultimatum of Miru, throws his own out, but it's not going to be enough. And yes, you killed the Camille, but you lost 2 inner turrets and possibly your Mordekaiser as well, as there's the showstopper, Dudu, taking a lot of damage here from Faker, who is just so tanky. He's got a Trinity Force. Absolutely brilliant. There we are. That's not a Black Cleaver.
Yeah.
That's Trinity Force. That's going to make
He did it.
proud. As, yep, Dredgeline going to connect onto Haru, trying to turn it around onto Effort, who does have the Gargoyle Stone Plate. 4 versus 4 here on the bottom side. As Canna is, of course, still dead, but this inhibitor going to be taken down, and T1 gets so much more out of this exchange. It's a 3,000 gold Baron power play.
I think they just end up giving this kill over to Karthus. Maybe not even on purpose.
He's probably dead again, as Requiem is a button that was pressed. Miru goes gold. As he's probably just going to be taken down here. Tempered Fate is going to buy a little bit of extra time, as there is a lot of gold in here, but it's mostly for T1 to join their very full trophy case that they already have for themselves. A 10,000 gold lead, the monkey off the back of T1 here, as it's a red side victory up against Hanwha Life, and it wasn't close, guys. This Karthus got so damn bad. A brilliant example of what 5th pick on red side can be. It was amazing what T1 managed to do with it this time around. It was a brilliant draft. And yes, Hanwha Life certainly drafted into it, but